That's actually a kind of long story. It's partially a joke. I never ever have cash. I always roll with my debit cards, you know. Also to that, it's kind of an homage to Muhammad Ali. But previously, I was known as Cashless Clay, and you know, kind of playing homage to Cashless Clay. In fact, I even named my son's middle name is Ali because you know Muhammad Ali is one of my biggest heroes. In Jamaican households, my family's I'm a first generation American. In Jamaican households, once you get past a certain economic level, it's kind of commonplace for males to buy a sound system, like turntables. Back when I was growing up, turntables, and you know, even all of my uncles have huge, 5,000 watt systems. Like a lot of the really great records that I got, I inherited them. In fact, I have a collection too. I still have to go through. They just, now they're in their 50s.
Yeah.
So now all they want us to do, what they want me to do is just, digitize it, put it on the CD, and I get to keep the records. Like, yeah, I'm with it.
I didn't get my first turntables until about 91, and kind of just like was more just strictly into hip hop, so the whole transition from the 80s to 90s old school. It seemed like it hit its tipping point like towards the end of the 90s, and it was kind of evolving into new things, and I just kind of got away from it. Like hip hop was just kind of like, I guess it hit its tipping point, so it was kind of sizzling down. I just tried to start incorporating all kind of different genres, a lot of stuff that I grew up on, like the new wave era. Like 80s rock, 70s disco. I was on a plane ride back from LA, and Z-Trip was there, and introduced myself. We ended up sitting with each other on the plane ride back, and he made a good point that always stuck with me, was that, even if when you're behind the decks and you're playing all kind of genres of music, whatever you're doing behind there to control the crowd and mix and really set a vibe with the crowd, that's hip hop right there. And you take it back to the forefathers that put the stamp on the hip hop. It's like hip hop wasn't even on the label yet. They were just playing soul and breaks and disco and stuff like that. So those weren't really hip hop songs. So my attitude now is if I can mix all these different genres and the crowd there is open minded to it and it's high energy and it's keeping people like their attention span, it works. And to me that's hip hop. I don't think you can really argue that.
Make you bring it on, till I make you bring it on. Make you bring it on, till I make